Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Tim Raines, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next, Eduardo Rodriguez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He will lead this one off today.
The designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 106.
High in the air out to center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on
center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next to hit, Bernie Williams, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Orlando Hernandez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Xander Bogaerts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Alex Verdugo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Martinez at second with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. So now into the box is Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
The average entering play at a cool .330. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Fielder is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate now is Tim Raines. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
That misses 2-0. And while he's had some great offensive numbers in the first half, the pace has slowed down a bit recently, hitting in the low 200s over the last 10 games.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Now the 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Down the left field line and deep. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Alfonso.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. High in the air down the right field line. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Bobby Dahlbeck is retired leading off the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Hunter Renfroe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
And it's fouled away. This is foul right side. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Outside, 3-0 now. Kike Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taking Old away that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to bat, Jorge Posada. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Grounded to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Trammell. First offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches.
The Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Alex Verdugo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the run is Verdugo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout attack going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33.
Next to hit is Jose Canseco. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he puts it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman.
One out, base is empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1. 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are
Up
2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Cecil Fielder. In there, strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31.
So stepping in is Tim Raines as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-0 to him now. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back. Second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2 the count. 2-2. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Well, you know, D-Roll, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And they're runners at the corners now. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1. Right back at the mound. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and 0. Here it is. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Popped up. Vasquez is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The catcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Jeter has a play. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. And now Derek Jeter singled in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Derek.
First pitch on the way.
Nope, up there.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's too high.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie.
So next to hit is Bernie Williams. First offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that is 27 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Jose Canseco. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Cecil.
Digging in next, Cecil Fielder. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Xander Bogaerts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Williams arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in will be J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Matt Andriese is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate is Tim Raines, who's faced Matt Andriese previously. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
He's set, and the pitch. Alfonso Soriano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Devers moving to his left. 2 down.
Now back.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Devers gloves it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High and deep down the left field line. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Swing, and he pops him up. Soriano takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number
Next
10.
up, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 on his line.
Renfroe.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Darwinson Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Ricky Henderson. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here is Derek Jeter, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter,
Bernie Williams will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And there's a base hit on the line. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your three-hole guy right there. First two guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the four-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
The shortstop.
And that misses ball 1.
Gonzalez.
That's wide, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Kike Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft grounder left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Next, here is Xander Bogaerts. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The center fielder, number 99.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now.
Number 54. Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the first pitch. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Renfroe is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in once again is Tim Raines. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet, 6 inches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tim Raines goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. The 0-1 pitch. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't.
Mariano Rivera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the
and now the first pitch.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Christian Vasquez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Popped him up. Soriano over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 2-0 finish today. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Orlando Hernandez earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.